Welcome to Digital Champions TV, where we speak with top leaders discussing advertising and marketing methods of all kinds. I'm Greg Kirkham, and today we're joined by Jan Cary, owner and pastor of Stone Shield Ministries, based in Titusville, Florida. Welcome to the show, Jan.
Glad to be here.
Now, today is a rare one. We don't typically have the pleasure of having non-marketing and advertising related professionals on the show, but knowing that this is a show focused primarily on marketing and advertising, we love to explore new areas of expertise that may offer the viewer new insights into different forms of marketing. Our viewers would love to know how you reach first responders, offering them pastoral care and counseling. How do you go about reaching people that need you the most by leveraging marketing and branding?
One of the things we first do is when we reach out, we send letters to agencies telling about our services and what we offer. And then a lot of times we'll follow up with individual officer responses. We use Facebook and do our marketing through that, plus on our website. So we use Facebook, our website, and direct mail marketing to bring officers in. And then as we hear of people, we reach out and contact them directly through Facebook Messenger or through text message to see if we can offer any assistance.
Wow, so it sounds like you use a very organic approach, but then also direct mail to be able to make sure that you're bringing awareness of Stone Shield Ministries to a broader audience.
That's correct.
Do you have certain areas that you service, or are you pretty broad as far as where you're
We're based in Florida, and we work locally, but the whole idea when we started in 2018 was to have a national outreach because we can do everything through Zoom meetings or Vimeo or telephone interviews. So we're able to reach a vast cross section of first responders all over the nation. So the purpose of us coming on here is to try and get the word out about us and that we are available and that we are, it's not necessarily competitive, but if they don't know we're out there and what we can serve and provide to them, it's difficult for them to reach out and ask for it.
Yeah, it brings a much broader audience awareness to Stone Shield, right? And so
Yes.
you leverage, along with this, say videos like this, you're able to reach a broader audience through LinkedIn or wherever you might post, which allows you to be able to help bring people in, it sounds like. And it sounds like you're also kind of, in a good way, mimicking a lot of the larger counseling websites or counseling services in their methodology in reaching a broader audience through using Vimeo, through using a lot of those other tools to be able to reach those people, it sounds like.
Yeah, and because we are a nonprofit, none of us, my wife and I, we don't take a salary, so everything we do, we fund through our nonprofit. So we're kind of cautious on how we spend our money, and it's kind of a restrictive because we don't have the budget that some of these big counseling people do. But what we do have is the experience in law enforcement. I'm 35 years retired. My wife and I have been married, and to be that long in the business and married that long says a lot for us. So that when we talk to officers, quite often they'll say, well, you don't understand what I go through. But what sets us apart is we can say, we do. We've been there. We have gone through. We've walked in your footsteps, and we understand what you go through. And that breaks down a lot of barriers.
Wow. Well, thank you, Jen, for coming on the show and sharing your expertise with us today. To connect with Stone Shield Ministries and learn more about Jan Cary's work, visit digitalchampionstv.com.